Hey everybody, my name is Anna Chase with Wild Abundant Life, and today we're going to talk about 10 ways to use fennel oil. Here it is, right here. You probably have already used fennel oil. It's one of the main ingredients, one of the most useful ingredients in two of my favorite doTERRA oil blends. The first one being Digest Zen, and the other one being Clary Calm, the woman's monthly blend. Wonderful blends. And one of the most powerful ingredients in that oil is fennel. A lot of people have fennel, but they don't know how to use it. It's just gathering dust on their shelf, and that is not okay with me, okay? If you made the investment in your essential oils, I want you to be using your essential oils. That's really important. They can't help you if they're stuck on the shelf, okay? So I'm going to be going over a few applications of essential oils. Basically, what you want to remember is if you're using it topically, you want to use a carrier oil to make it the most effective. I like doTERRA's coconut oil just because I can just add it to my order. When you're using it internally, that means you're going to be either putting it under your tongue, just one tiny drop or less than a drop. You can just tilt it like this, and that's less than a drop on your finger. Put it under your tongue, or ooh, that's sweet. One drop in about 8 ounces of water. Okay, that's your internal use. And then if you're putting it in a diffuser or you're using it aromatically, you can put 1 or 2 drops in your hand and just become the diffuser, okay? Or add 3-4 drops to your diffuser, add your water, and turn it on, okay? So that's what I'm talking about when we do topically, when we do internally, and when we do aromatically, okay? Fennel has a very sweet taste, and it has a very sweet smell. It actually smells a little bit like black licorice, so that may be one of your favorite smells. Most likely it's not one of your favorite smells, but fennel is so effective, you're going to want to use it no matter whether you like the smell or the taste or not, okay? So here we go, 10 uses for using your fennel oil. Number 1, any type of gas. If you have abdominal gas, you're going to want to put it topically on your tummy, right where it hurts, all right? Number 2, moms who are dealing with low milk supply or want to increase their milk supply. You're actually going to rub that in topically right around the nipple after baby is done nursing so that it can absorb into the skin and go into the bloodstream and do its job. Very good for nursing mamas. If you want to aid in digestion, you're going to put a drop in some water. Take that internally. Nausea. Nausea is a big one, okay? If you're dealing with nausea, you're going to want to put some maybe behind your ear, diluted. You can also put a drop under your tongue like I showed you at the beginning of this video. You can also rub it over your abdomen. If you have any kind of menstrual discomfort going into it, going out of it during your whole week, you can add fennel topically. Maybe you don't like the smell of fennel, add a little bit of lavender. That's also a really good pain reliever. Add that topically right to your abdomen. You can also put a little bit on the back of your neck too. Where are we? Number 6. Believe it or not, fennel has been associated with helping people get through internal parasites. All right, I'm just gonna leave that right there. I don't have any personal experience with that, but I have heard several testimonials to that effect. If your baby has colic, this is number 7. Colic can be caused by all kinds of things, but basically it's an assumption that your baby is dealing with something in its abdomen, something to do with digestion, something's not quite right, maybe bloating, maybe gas, maybe some acid reflux. Colic just means an abnormally fussy time in a baby's life, right? And a lot of people might suggest to a mom dealing with colic to use gripe water. Gripe water can be anything from onion juice to baking soda with a bunch of other ingredients mixed in, and a lot of times because it's something they're taking internally, it can actually make that acid reflux situation worse. We don't want that. So you can put fennel Dilute it like twice as much as you would for yourself, and put that right on the baby's tummy. Use it a little bit more often, so just a tiny bit, maybe that even tilt the bottle so you don't get a whole drop, but maybe use that every half an hour or so until baby feels a little bit better. It's great for support during a congestion or cough. You're going to put that topically right over your chest. And if you are maybe dieting, maybe you're doing some intermittent fasting, or maybe you just have a while before it's time to eat again and you're hungry or your tummy is rumbling, you can actually take a drop of FENNEL in a cup of water, and that can help satiate some of your hunger. Now, my 10th and final way to use FENNEL is in a compress for any kind of abdominal cramping. You're gonna do get a bowl, okay? You're gonna do 3 drops of FENNEL, 1 drop of peppermint, and 6 drops of rosemary in your bowl. Add some very hot water, let it kind of cool off a little bit. Put some kind of cloth or washcloth or flannel in there. Wring it out really well, and then put that right over the abdomen. This is great if you're dealing with any kind of stomach virus or food poisoning, or maybe something just didn't agree with you. Maybe you just ate too many tacos and your stomach is cramping over time. You try that compress and see if it doesn't help a little bit. FENNEL is so effective because one of its main properties is as an antispasmodic. So anytime your muscles are just working overtime, that's when you're going to want to use FENNEL topically, internally, or even aromatically if you don't hate the smell too much. All right, this has been 10 ways, maybe I added a couple extra in there, of how to use your FENNEL so that it can stop gathering dust on your shelf. If you don't have essential oils yet in your home and you're looking for a way to do that, reach out to me or someone else that you know who uses doTERRA. We can help you get the best price and make sure that you know how to use your oils from start to until you feel really comfortable using them. Have a wonderful day, y'all, and I will see you back here next time.